streaming for Wwe 2K24, My Rise.
Someone's been busy, hasn't she?
I'd like to think I understood the assignment.
That you have. And it's still the tip of the iceberg. Have a fantastic opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
How would you like to try your hand at one of the most unique experiences in WWE? A position where you'll be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bayley and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with, like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. So, what kind of story do you want to tell? Who will you choose to take on Charlotte?
Rhea Ripley or Natalya? I think I'll choose Rhea Ripley, because I love her.
I may have history with Rhea Ripley, but that also means I know she's a formidable opponent. I'd like to see her face Charlotte.
Fantastic choice. Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth. Sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself.
Let's do this. It's a story game. Sure. Let's go ahead. This is why I wish I could do this with music.
Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else
love
better
Rhea
learn from
Ripley's
Cobb.
music.
The Eradicator
money.
ready to annihilate the entire women's division.
Really moved her. Alright, here we go.
It's a new era on Raw as the captain helms the ship as temporary general manager. So far, it's promising.
Attempt to defeat
Cap has
Charlotte
made
Flair.
one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the year just yet. I agree, Corey. This is a good start, but let's see what else Cap has planned.
Okay, I tried to get yesterday's episode uploaded to YouTube.
Oh my, dragon screw targeting the ankle. That kind of focused attack on the leg could provide dividends.
Jarring impact.
But I don't know what's going on with the export system thing on between YouTube and Twitch. I don't know what's going on. I tried to upload yesterday's episode,
Right to the face.
but
Kick to the stomach. Stomp to the gut. Ooh.
Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
You can see Charlotte's expert game plan experiencing a minor hitch there.
Rhea with a reminder that the pain she delivers is no dream.
there you go, Charlotte.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
You know what? It seems like Charlotte Flair gets everything handed to her.
Kick. Well scouted by Charlotte.
Hey, oh,
Right to the kidneys from behind. Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
bitch.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle. She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet.
Up high.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Plucked out of the air.
Textbook scoop slam.
Don't come over here.
Cole, quick, use Saxton as a human shield.
Good lord. Curious in the ring, Charlotte.
And the Queen might be hurting after that hit.
Ripley delivered that move with every ounce of spite in her body.
Rhea Ripley showing off her outrageous power. Electric chair into the face buster. Rhea letting Charlotte know that playtime is over. That could have been a game changer. Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Riptide.
With the riptide.
Wow. Ripley got it.
Two. It's over. All in a nice
Sorry,
work.
I'm just waking up. Okay, we beat Charlotte Flair. There's a new boss on Monday Night Raw. Oh god, this simp. Let's see. Oh, Lita.
Well, if it isn't the new GM of Raw,
Well, if it isn't Lita, what can I do for you?
I love that even in your first outing as GM, you put your focus on a tried and tested rivalry. Maybe it even offered some closure to Charlotte and Rhea.
I doubt that.
Yeah, honestly, me too. But maybe it'll be different for me. I still feel like I have some loose ends from over the years to tie up with Trish.
You don't say.
Hey, at least we know we have a problem, and that's the first step. Can you book me in a match against her? It's just better if it comes from you.
Trish and Lita in a match on my Raw? It would be my pleasure.
Oh, okay. What do you want, Shotzi?
I'm not here to fight.
Good. I don't want to fight either.
Then maybe we can work together on my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No, I mean, I love war games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
It's bad booking, or I actually do. No, I want to do...
That's not the point. I'm taking my role as GM seriously, Shotzi. It's hot-shotting to just announce a War Games match.
You sound like a WWE suit. Let's screw the so-called rules. Put yourself in the match against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for war games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
What is that hairdo? I mean, I know I bitched about her hairdo in this game like a few episodes ago, but man, what is up with that hair? Alright, what do you want, Simp?
If I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone with you. I think you're doing a great job. Top notch.
Ha ha, very funny. Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have to suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up. I think
There.
your ideas are genius, boss.
Of course they are, Troy. I'm smart. Now what's up?
Becky and Bailey. They're being particularly difficult in hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they snuck into your DMs too, but I'm used to superstars pestering us for opportunities. No offense. But this is getting out of hand.
Bailey's always been annoying.
How do you want me to handle it?
Give him a hard time.
I don't know why you think this is rocket science, Troy. Just have Becky and Bailey face each other. Winner gets the title opportunity. So easy, any capable WWE producer could think of it. Which I guess you're not.
Of course, I'll set it up. So sorry, boss. You're absolutely right. I'll do better next time. Really appreciate your guidance and support.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
Okay. Book the match. Back Lita or back Trish? Oh, back Lita. Okay. Lita.
Two of the greatest of
And
all
Trish.
time and
Who
one
am I
of the
playing
greatest
this?
rivalries of all time. One more chapter starting right now.
Trish and Lita have inspired millions around the world. Props to our GM, the captain, for making this match on Raw tonight.
I've had the honor of calling matches between these two before, but it never gets old seeing these two legends lock up.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
launches the kick.
She's caught my foot. They're booing Trish.
He turns it right around with a count. Big form. Oh, a clubbing blow. Clearly trying to tarnish.
All right, I'm gonna get my glasses. Right back in a second. Alright, I'm
The legacy of
my glasses on.
Stratus with that attack.
That game-changing offensive lead is coming in big.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Able to avoid any harm there. She avoids the attack completely.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Strong break.
My goodness.
Big kick. She shoots up the top rope. Dink flying.
I know it's
That's gravity
so
taking a
early
break before coming down like
for
thunder.
streaming.
And returning to the right.
Alright,
That
bitch.
unraveled on
There
Trish.
you go.
Uh-oh.
Twist of fate.
That's gotta be it.
Dangerously close to ending it all there. Trish
I
is
tried
reeling
pinning her
to
on
her
finisher.
feet.
Tried pinning her on signature.
Kick to the gut by Alina. Followed by the DDT.
Didn't mean to clinch this.
Come on, hurry up.
2 count. And that'll about do it, folks.
Boom. That's all she wrote. That was awesome. Ugh, this dude.
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Trish and Lita match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won, and we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
What kind of decision?
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
Ooh, special guest referee. Let's see how this goes. Ah. Wish I can just skip all this. Because I really don't care about these conversations. Okay, back Becky, back Bayley. No, I like Becky better, so Becky. I mean, who really wants to see Bianca versus Bayley again? I mean, so dry. Let's see what I'm doing.
Here she is, the formidable and unflappable Cap.
The following contest.
There's me as the referee.
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender.
Okay, looks like I haven't done this yet.
By the end of this match, will it be Becky Lynch?
Wait, what am I doing? Okay, use fast count to help Becky win.
Or Bayley?
Checking for a submission. Alright.
Oh, no! Oh! Stun gun! She's going for the cover. And she gets the shoulders up.
What kind of relaxed count was that?
Don't go throwing stones, Saxton. Maybe there's some pain in the trapezius muscle we don't know about.
Into the corner now. Oh. Drives a foot into the stomach.
This is just establishing dominance.
Ooh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Barely looking to get one early. Forces the shoulder up.
Absurd. Simply absurd. How can you call yourself a referee with a count like that?
A well-timed, even count. I just see consistent officiating. Lynch setting up for something.
Explorer in the corner.
Going to the cover. Real close. Too close to cover.
Almost falling victim to a suspiciously quick
Okay, I gotta help
That's a
Becky
speed
win the
counts
match
have
without
always
being
been.
injected.
1, 2, 3. I saw nothing wrong.
Are we gonna see a tap?
Look at this. Leg drop's not finished yet.
Another leg drop. Oh, using the knee.
Double underhook. Sit out, slam into an armbar. Beautiful combo. She fights her way out of the armbar.
It's completely unnecessary. Delivering nasty stomps.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Attack after attack on target. And Becky's toughness certainly got tested by that hit.
Almost seems like Bayley is mocking her opponent, trying to get under their skin.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick. And a kick. Dropping the elbow. And Bayley just reminded her there who exactly is in charge of this match. I'll give you a hint. Starts with a B and ends with an A. Oh, kick right to the back of the leg.
Finisher is so lame.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
The highest of Becky's aspirations was almost gone in the blink of an eye, but the man refuses to surrender.
I can't imagine what Bayley is feeling right now after that kick out. Pressing offense from Bayley. Lynch is getting a taste of Bayley's mean streak. Knee strike connects. Bayley climbs the turnbuckle.
across, and an elbow drop to the arm. Reversal! What a counter!
You're gonna have to warn him every time before a count.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. And Becky anticipated that. And guys, she's dangerously close to a count-out loss. And back into the ring she goes.
Looks like I'm
There
screwing
it
up.
is. Snap suplex. Wow, clubbing blow to the back. Look at that insult to injury with that one.
Bailey's gonna fly. She's fooling with a slow count like that?
Sometimes, what are they doing to the official?
Bruh,
Never
you bitch.
want to assault a referee, but I can't say I'm surprised.
How come I can't hit the
Flips
bitch?
it back on her. And true to their word,
Do I have to redo this? Well, Bailey hit me. That's what she gets.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bailey back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
Don't need it.
this is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight. But this time, she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bailey and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Oh, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
Games match. Let's talk to this annoying one first.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
Hey, don't talk to me like
I think
that.
you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
No.
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
Alright, Becky. What's up?
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are. And I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Okay.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
Geneva.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Okay, decision breaches.
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky?
Got some ideas. I know we're not picking Fanny, that's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna pick Charlotte. And Justine. What the fuck? How is she a 92? Not choosing Sally. I kind of want to go with Shayna. No, I'll go with Shayna. I like her. Okay.
Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Alright.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Yeah, the War Games match.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
And able to beat Bayley to the punch.
This should definitely be part of the Raw vs. SmackDown.
Oh, what a kick.
And that one misses the mark. Boom.
I remember when Survivor Series was just that, like Raw vs. SmackDown.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Oof. And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now. Oh, ouch.
Ooh, looks like Becky Lynch is entering next.
A forearm smash. The count has started and one
Bayley,
team
you're
is
grounded.
the odds in their favor.
Here with Liz Effect. Liz Effect.
Finish Bayley.
Bayley did her homework there.
Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now. Everything's going against her now.
Yeah, she's being met with a roadblock every time.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Bayley turns it around. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. Knew what was coming there.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
All right, Becky.
Tying up the legs here, looking for the death lock. There it is. This one could be over. Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan can be.
Becky, get down from there.
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region.
The guy's coming in next. Ah,
That's got to do it. No one can continue after that.
Could anything go on after what we just witnessed is beyond me.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
looks like we got Tamina join the team.
Look at this. Slam. Haymaker connects.
Big back fist kicks.
Good catch.
She sent flying into the corner.
They're going to send their opponent into the other turnbuckle. Up, reverses course. Crushing clothesline.
And some effective offense with that one. Downward spiral.
You're around him. Becky, you. This effect.
This spell's doomed for stiff kick. Man, what a hit. Saw that coming. Vicious running knee lift.
What a knockout blow. Oh, man.
She's about less than
Bayley delivering members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided. Axe kick. I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing here.
And as she reaches the top of the cage, she's realizing
She's not exiting the cage.
was not
Haha.
It wasn't well executed either.
a solid move with purpose.
Oh, she got out of there.
Running heel.
Trying to wear her down.
Ooh, turned it into a giant.
He was pinning anybody, just saying.
Kick connects. Time is ticking away. Charlotte will have a fresh competitor.
I'm gonna get this ring because it's
He's reached the top of the War Games cage.
Nice combating on the way. It looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Haley is so damaged.
Suplex to finish things off.
See how even these teams look once she's introduced this weapon to the occasion. Big form.
Rapid fire stops to the back. She responds with back and forth, looking for the advantage here. Sledgehammer in the midsection will knock the wind out of you. Spectacular counter from the Dragon School. The Queen's in danger. Led by the turnbuckle. We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to begin. Ronda Lewis looking to check.
Dakota Kai. Crucifix chokehold. Wow.
A couple of knees and then another one, and now forced to break. And now officially
This effect. I'll let somebody fight. Ow. Shayna.
trapped, and what's next? She's getting right to shoulder. She's got it.
Just gonna randomly try to pin her. Got him.
That took a huge effort.
There we go. We did it. Yes. Good one.
A big win for the captain.
You might say she has her ship headed in the right direction.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that. They're going to be celebrating this.
All right.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna grab the cage. Shotzi into the side.
Down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't
Fair
a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, William Regal has a lot more experience with the GM stuff. Okay. Alright. Alright, I got it. Okay, the social media, there's DMs. Okay. Yeah, let's continue the story.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. and I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw general manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Well, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
There's Bailey. What does she want?
That's Bailey's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here?
Yeah, she's just playing mind games.
Bailey from behind.
What the hell?
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bailey or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back.
we're
This
fighting
is an official match.
this annoying
Here we go.
Karen.
We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who thought they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
Vicious running knee lift.
Bitch.
Big form. Oh, that can lock you. Punch connects.
That's the
Goodness, brutal back fist.
too bad there's no
The
cage.
fatigue is setting in for her.
Precision. Making it that much harder to stand, that much harder to fight back.
That's the point.
With a downward spiral.
I don't know. What do you guys think of the name Your Ground for the signature? This effect.
Does that finish Bailey off?
Looking for the victory.
3.
For the captain
Boom.
here tonight.
She certainly
Yeah.
solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that
Bitch.
crunch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
She's totally
Finally,
fine.
the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using the crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Is this bitch trying to kill me or something?
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
All right. Just rescheduled. Okay, I am gonna end this stream here, so if you enjoyed it, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, where I upload every single weekend. If you want to catch my streams live, follow me on Twitch, and turn on those notifications so you know when I stream. I will see you tomorrow.